Hey guys, what's going on? Zango30 Games here with what will be the first of many how-to videos. Today we'll be going over initial installation and setup of OBS. So let's just jump right into it. So first things first, you're going to come here to obsproject.com/download. And you'll download it on whatever respective client or OS you are using. Once you go through that, you'll obviously accept download through your PC's firewall and security, and you'll download, and then you'll select open upon completion, and it will look something like this, except it won't have anything in scenes or sources. So once you have OBS, you can actually come into File and come into Settings. And this is actually crucial for anyone wanting to stream, is you want to make sure that your settings are set up. So you come into Streaming Services, number 1, and you'll do Twitch, YouTube, whatever you want to use. I choose New York because it's the closest to me, but you can select whatever one is respectively closest to you. And then this is your stream key. So to get your stream key, come here. Alright, and then you're going to come to your dashboard settings on Twitch and get your stream key. And I'm obviously not going to broadcast my key here, but you'll click show key. You'll select it, highlight it, copy it, and then once you've done that, you can come back over to OBS and put it in here. Once you've done that, you can hit OK. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to come down to your video bitrate, your encoder. Most of these settings are going to be automatic. 3500 is usually the best bet to have like a 720p, 60 frames per second video upload rate. And it also makes sure that you're not locking out viewers that don't have the best internet connection, because if you have it too high, then there's going to be some people that are going to be forced out of your stream because their internet can't handle what you're broadcasting. And you're going to lose viewers, and you're just going to turn people off to your channel. So you don't want to set that too high, because you could set 6,000 if you wanted to, and go full on 1080p 60 frames. There's going to be some people that just can't watch you, and you wouldn't want that. Next is your audio. So right now, like, one of my mics is what I'm using right now, which is the Blue Snowball. But you can set this to whatever you want it to have. Obviously, my desktop audio device is default, because that's just going to go to my default settings of what I have plugged into my audio. I'm currently recording, so I can't edit any of this, but for YouTube uploads, you can obviously do HD, and people can downgrade their resolution from there, depending on what they can handle. Advanced is just kind of like your personal preference. I like to have a stream delay of 10 seconds. That way it has a good buffer for people watching. So that's setting up all the general settings of OBS. The next part's kind of a little bit difficult to fully show, because when you add a different scene, it's going to stop broadcasting and recording exactly what I'm doing. We'll see how far we can get with this. So you can name it whatever you want. For the sake of this, we'll call it Intro 2, because I already have one called Intro. And now you guys are looking at a blank screen. You can add an image to this, you can add a video to this. So for the sake of this, we're just going to add an image, and we'll call it Image 3 just to save time. But you can rename it anything you want. Then you're going to come into your computer settings and find out where you want to load this image from. So this is actually one of my already used images for intros into videos. I used it when I first started streaming. but you just open it, hit OK, and now whenever you go to this scene within OBS, this will show. The same thing can go with any type of scene you want. So one of my personal preferences now is one that has a video graphic to it. But those are just adding a different type of source. So I could delete that, come into here, add a media source. We'll just leave it as media source to make it easier. And then find out where you want to load it from. Let's see, where is... We'll just go with this. And you can load whatever type of media source you want for this. And that's basically how you do a scene and a source in OBS. Obviously you have a media source that has sound to it. You can control its level right here. A good idea for any type of audio input is going to be right around 18 decibels, somewhere in there. So that's adding that. So obviously this is my broadcasting screen, so this is what everybody sees when I'm streaming. So I can't add it again because it'll trip out the system, but you can add a video capture device. And we're not going to do that, but it'll take it right here. And then you just select what it is. This is integral if you have the setup that I have on my Discord page, is to have analog audio if you have your audio jack hooked up through a capture card. So yeah, that's OBS setup basics number 1. And I'll catch you guys for the next video. Y'all take it easy.